Hey everyone, it's Raquel with the Rocket Kitties, and we are back with our dangly charm earring tutorial. This is part 3, and I will be showing you how to finish the back of the earring piece to give it a nice finish. We are going to use some UV resin, as you can see here, and we're basically going to seal the back of the cabochon charm. And by doing this, we're also covering the mini bail fully to make sure it adheres to the piece. And although you're covering the mini bail fully, just make sure you look out for the little hole. Make sure you don't cover that so you can add your jump ring to it. So you kind of have to eyeball it. And I'm just using my silicone tool to make sure that it is evenly distributed to the back. Now for this tutorial, I do have this mini mold, the silicone mold, which is very convenient. But you can also get a silicone mat. Some of them have little holes indented to it, which is great for pieces like this where the front protrudes out a little bit. And that way you can work on a more flat surface for things like this. So we did cure this for 60 seconds, and I was just showing you how nice it looks, very shiny, very new looking. So one way you can finish the back of the charm is by painting it. So I did one layer of the UV resin to ensure everything is sealed. And now I'm just going in with some white paint to paint the back of the piece to help cover the look of the mini bails. And you can use whatever color you want. I just chose white. Really no particular reason. I should have done pink. That would have been pretty too. And I'm just using a dotting tool to paint this. I just find it easier, but we use whatever you think is best for you. All right, and I'm just making sure everything looks even. And for right now, we're going to put that to the side as we work on the next piece. So for the next piece, I'm just going to use the bottom charm that I'm going to use for the piece we just painted white. And this is going to be just a different way to finish the piece, but we're still doing our UV resin step, and we are making sure it covers the back fully and the mini bail to make sure it adheres to the piece. All right, wonderful. Looking shiny and new. So now we're going to go in with some pigment powder. I love adding this as a finish. It's so much fun whether you're doing nails or whatever you're working on. It is so much fun to see the finish it can give. And this powder is very pretty. It's like a pearly color, and it kind of gives off this violet blue finish. It's very pretty. And I just use a Q-tip to apply it, and I'm just brushing off the excess powder with a brush. And so to me, like, this is a very pretty finish. You would be fine to just do this step instead of painting it. But I'm just giving you some options to see, what you can do. We're going to go back in with the UV resin just to seal that all in. I always like doing multiple layers of resin where I can. Alrighty, and now that I've made sure to smooth it around the back piece, we're going to cure it again for 60 seconds. And that is how she looks. Very pretty. I feel like this would be good, especially if you only use one mini bail. If you're going to use two, like the way I showed you, I think painting it might be a little bit better. But like, again, it's up to you and what you want to do for your piece that you're working on. So now that the paint is dried, we're going to go back in with the UV resin and seal it again. That way we can add the pigment powder. So again, I'm just making sure I evenly distribute it to the back. Wonderful, and then cure it again for 60 seconds. And now we're going to go in with our pigment powder. And it's really nice with the white finish as well because it literally looks like a pearl. That's why I chose to do white. But I kind of wish I did pink to see what that would have looked like. But see, this is also giving a really pretty finish. And we applied it with the Q-tip and we're cleaning it up with a brush. And honestly, I'm pretty sure you can use any kind of pigment powder. There's so many different finishes that you can find as well. And then one last time, we're going to go back in with UV resin just to seal everything together. All right, and now that we've cured it for 60 seconds, we have two different finishes for the back of our dangly charm earring. Both are really pretty. You can go with whatever one speaks to you more. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial and you found it easy and helpful. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel so you can check out future tutorials. Thank you so much and see you next time. Bye!